Good morning. Today we're going to take a look at the NexTool Mini Sailor S11. This is the black version. So NexTool has this full-size multi-tool called the Sailor, and then they came out with the Mini Sailor, and now they're coming out with the next version of the Mini Sailor called the S11. So the biggest change here would be the blade material, which is 5CR15 MOV. So previously it's some other alloy, and this is supposed to be a big improvement. So let's take a look what's inside. So there's a pull tab, that's nice. And we have a special instruction leaflet for the scissors. I guess it must be harder to use. So this is the user manual with the instructions for all the other tools. Then we have a desiccant here and the tool itself. So of course the primary tool here is the pliers, and it's quite small. This is after all a compact tool. Let's just compare it with my favorite compact tool, which is the Solve PowerPoint, and you can see here that it's much smaller. The pliers itself is much smaller, and the tool itself is smaller, so definitely it's going to fit inside your pocket. So we have here the pliers, and it's very small, it's hard to focus too, but you can see here the tip is pretty precise, and then you have the long nose, the bolt gripper, the wire cutter. I suppose I wouldn't cut hard wire with this one, and it's spring loaded. And that's it for the inside tools. What's this? So you have a lanyard loop here, a hidden lanyard loop. So you just push it out when you need to use it with a lanyard or a keychain. So that's it for the pliers. And then we have the scales, which are aluminum and black, so I like black. So let's look at the outside accessible tools. So we have here the knife. So this is a sheep's foot. And then it's pretty sharp. There's a fingernail nick here for opening, so it's not one-hand opening. And it's not locking either. But you can't really expect that from a very small tool. And then we have a 2.5D Phillips head screwdriver. I suppose it should work in a pinch. And of course you have a flathead. And then we have here the scissors, the one in the flyer. So okay, so it is a little bit harder to use. So it's small and stubby. There's even an instruction here, but I should think it will work in a pinch also. So always good to have when you need it. then we have the can opener and bottle opener combination. So this is like the Victorinox style can opener. It's not very sharp, but I suppose it should work with no problem. So that's it actually. Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something. So see that thing there? We actually have here a SIM ejection tool. So I guess it's always good to have, and it's not really taking up much space. It's just a little bit harder to open because you need to open the screwdriver first before you can access it. I suppose you won't be using it much of the time anyway, so it's fine. Nice to have. Anything else? One other interesting thing here is that they actually have these plastic spacers which are actually glow in the dark. So here it is. It's not very bright because the room is not too dark, but I think it should give some sort of illumination. Maybe when you're using the pliers. Yeah, I guess that's it. So and that's it for my unboxing and overview of the NexTool Mini Sailor S11. It's a very small, very compact tool with good build quality and a good tool set. The improvements from the previous version are small, but I'm glad that NexTool is constantly iterating the Mini Sailor, as well as their other tools, and it definitely makes me want to see what's next. All in all, it's something worth considering for pocket carry or keychain carry. Thank you for watching.